talking about
I've gone through so many hot sauces like in my life, just trying to find a good one.
I'm well aware.
I'd say I've encountered 3 or so that I actually like overall quite enjoyed and would continue to eat if I could have if they continue to sell it.
But they don't sell it anymore?
And it's usually the green ones.
Hmm.
I mean, that's kind of vague because there's a lot of green hot sauces, but
Yay.
the green ones in general are the ones that I find typically have more flavor and are hot.
So do you want to go after Kushala anyway, or do you want to actually finish the hunting horn first?
Is Kushala the Elder Dragon thing?
Yeah, it's the Elder Dragon you were talking about.
Oh, that's the wind iron steel
Yeah,
one. Yeah, I don't need to fight him.
I have Elder Steel, so I can actually stop him.
I mean, I only fought him once just to get an idea of his skills and how his attack patterns, and he completely wrecked me.
Yeah, he has some pretty heavy-duty attacks. But what's, again, more important is if you get Elder Seal on him, that wind barrier around him doesn't happen nearly as long, and by far not much at all. It becomes a non-issue with an Elder Seal weapon on your side.
Huh.
That's why Elder Seal is so important, by the way.
Or we could take out Kirin a few times just to build whatever.
I don't have that unlocked.
I do.
Could I even get it? I don't even know if I can.
I have Lightning Strikes twice. It's a high-level Kirin.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know where I got it, but I have it.
I'd love to know where you got it, to be honest. Hold on. I'm currently going through things. I think I have a session up for you. Where the hell did you get that Kieran one?
I don't know.
I'd love to have it. Oh. I mean, we could fight Kieran, I guess, but I don't know. Geneva is pretty good. You know what? Why don't we fight Dodogama first and then figure out what we're doing?
I mean, I've already beaten Dodogama enough for my stuff. Do you still need him?
Yeah, unfortunately. It's either Dodogama or kind of one of the Elder Dragons, honestly, in my mind. Whether it be Teostra or Kushala. Of course, I'd like you to pick because I still need to go through the cutscene.
For Dodogama?
No, for Teostra and Kushala. And I'm kind of leaving the choice up to you, Dodogama, Kushala, or Teostra.
Who's Teostra?
Teostra is the fire Elder Dragon.
Oh, well, that's the one I need most. But do you need it?
Well, considering I'm making the same hunting horn, technically speaking, I still need Dodogama.
Yeah, sure, okay, let's go for it then.
Anytime.
Well, I mean, I guess I'll help with Dodogama, I guess. Dodogama's easy.
Have you already seen the cutscene for Teostra?
No.
Because I believe it...
I haven't unlocked it yet.
Yeah. Oh, you haven't even gotten all the tracks yet?
Nope. Speaking of which, I should probably talk to the science person or whatever to up my hunter skill.
In order to unlock Teostra, you need to be in the Wildspire Wastes, so I guess we should maybe hunt something in the Wildspire Wastes.
Yeah, it's the only one I don't have.
I mean, I got a tempered Gyarados we can try out.
Dodogama, I'm almost completely maxed out on its research, though.
Well, what are we going to do in the Wild AS Fire Waste then, since we're going after Teostra? But you need to unlock it.
What else? What is the Wildspire race?
Wildspire Wastes, Wastes is the desert.
Who's the enemies there?
Barroth, Diablos, Kulu, Year 2, Rathian. I think sometimes Zerwithalis, obviously Basil. Quite a few, honestly. I'm just not even going to go down the list. Again, I've got a tempered Gyarados we can try out, though. Gyarados being the fish.
That thing's easy enough. Sure, let's go with that.
Yeah, if you want to try out a tempered, then I got it.
Its attacks are easy enough to know.
Yep. Hopefully this isn't an error, because it is an investigation, so it's obviously okay. Okay, it's up.
Yep. All right. I'm just making sure I'm
Try to join.
prepped.
I just need to hope to hear how you can join, because since I only have free use of it, you know?
Yeah. Oh, it's only two purple.
Yeah. It's also a Gyarados, so it's not like it's really...
I mean, yeah, it's
hard.
easy.
I've never fought a tempered before, so this would be a decent introduction at the very least for me. Ready?
Not even on PlayStation?
Yeah, not even on PlayStation 4. I stopped around there before tempered became a thing because I wanted to stop. I wanted some play value on the PC.
Oh, okay. Make sure you have flash pods, dung bombs, traps.
Why? I
What?
have traps. Actually, I don't have traps, but I'll be able to get them out of the tent.
Traps because just in case we need to, like, seriously just get it to stop so we can hit it and deal damage as necessary.
I just capture it. It's not an Elder Dragon.
I know you can capture it, but before you can capture it, you can use it to stop it so that you can...
Yeah, I know.
wail on it.
I'll just go into the tent when we get there. Oh my god. Just waiting on you.
I know. I'm just
I'm
prepping.
back up. I might as well prep a little bit too, I suppose. There you go.
Yeah.
Done. And I've also got all the vials for you, for when you need it, so... Like, it's just Gyarados. What's the worst that I could do, really?
It'll surprise one-shot us with a new attack that it doesn't use normally.
I mean, that's not really that bad. Honestly, I'd love that. It'd make the game a bit more interesting.
I mean, that's what happened with... I miss Bubble Dragon, whatever the fuck its name was.
The Mitzi, basically. I called it Mitzi. That thing wasn't really that bad, honestly.
No, but it was a lot of fun. It was a really cool design.
It was a lot of fun, especially when you were under the soap effect. That was silly, but I barely ever got hit by it, so... You know, because Adept style basically makes you immune to damage. Even on a greatsword. You heard about the new style that they're adding, right?
To whatever the World Generations thing.
Ultimate.
I remember there was Aerial, I remember there was Adept, and that's it.
They're adding
I know there was like
another one. Yeah, they're straight up adding another one. And that other one is like Apocryphy style. What it does is it gives you a barrel that you fill up with whatever, and it gives you buffs. It's basically completely bad as far as I can tell from the concept, because it makes you have to stop and shake it for stuff. And overall, it's not worth it, but it's a very neat concept. The reason why it's not worth it is because Aerial and Adept.
Remember, the problem with aerial though is you only get one bonus utility item skill thing.
Yeah, same with the depth, except for their other bonuses outweigh that entirely. The skills can basically be put on the wayside. The only skill I used was healing, and the depth basically made me immune to damage. If I so happen to be so bad as to get hit by it, I just use the healing. I don't need any fancy extra damage or anything. Aerial gives so much damage to skills. You do so much damage.
Aerial wasn't damage focused, it was mobility focused.
You wouldn't think it'd be damage focused, but the amount of damage you could do with it was absurd. Especially with the bow. Like, the bow's damage went through the roof with it properly.
Oh crap, I just realized something. Well, first, here. There's a stun for you. I just realized I didn't eat because I started off in the middle of fucking nowhere. Well, I mean, this guy's supposed to hit harder, so I want to make sure, you know, I don't get one shot.
Yep. I just want my usual setup. And, of course, he moved out of the way. Yeah. I also recently got my Meowth up to 10 finally, so I can just freely use whatever now. And that's it. Mounted.
I'm not close enough to make use of that.
Yeah, I know. Time to just grab its tracks then. Because its tracks seem to be tempered as well, and I'm wondering if I can get investigations from them. Like just chain investigations off them. I don't know if I can though. I'm getting my doubts. There's also a material somewhere in the ground, but I don't know where it is, to be honest. It appears the Gyarados and Barroth have encountered each other. Though they didn't really care for each other.
Oh, there's gunk here. Okay. Like, gunk that makes it hard for you to... Ow.
Yeah.
Gunk that makes it hard for you to move.
Glad I didn't do no damage on that one. Come on. Anyway, might as well harvest that to get a card quick. Round up good. All the gunk everywhere in the way. There we go, it's disengaging and it's capturable.
Alright.
Trap down. Fresh sticky mud. There it is.
This is it, right?
Yeah, I put the trap on the mound. Well camouflaged trap if you couldn't tell. There we go. You never... Wait, no. Stay on expedition. You never actually went for your Teostra tracks? Good you. They're generally all across the north side, not the south side. Well, that was my first tempered monster.
Oh! Stones, okay.
Yep. Dreamstone shards as well. Glowing face stone.
Enhances paralysis skill. Okay, that's pretty decent. I have dual swords that are paralysis based.
Mine was crisis and enduring, so I basically got complete crud.
And geology. I guess that's tremor resistance, right?
What is?
Geology?
No, geology is the amount of times you can search bones and eventually mine ores.
That has nothing to do with geology. Okay, whatever.
Yeah, I don't know about the bones, but I don't understand why it's like that either. I don't know why that's the bones. I guess they were like, we've got a skill that affects all the plants and stuff like that, but what, like, nobody's gonna take the bone collector skill.
But the wide-range mushroom answer.
I don't even know what those what those give as stat bonuses. I'm curious, but not curious enough to try it out.
Damage boost, good heal, antidotes.
Good heal.
Stamina boost, and stuff like that.
Also, wow, the food in the canteen was utter crap today. I'm glad I get to skip this cycle. There's a Diablos around, by the way. So that thing kind of prowls around the areas in which you're going to want to be for big Teostra tracks. It might be slightly difficult, so, you know, just be aware.
So where are the Teostra's tracks usually?
All around the northern areas. Sometimes they're, like, basically dust, sand. Anything that has a bunch of sand and dust or whatever. Just sandy environments that aren't, like, too much, and just north. I'm just gonna say just go north, fuck it.
I really miss the monster variety.
Me too.
Other ones.
Like, where's there is a new area for us to go for.
Where's my giant crabs?
Oh my god, please, no, not the Hermitar. Not the Hermitar. No.
I mean, it was a good variety. Where's the Catch a Watchers? Where's that stupid Super Saiyan 8 that I fucking hate that I still want in the game?
I don't want that in the game. I'm fine with that leaving. I'm gonna be honest, I'd rather the Hermitar.
I mean, I like it that it was a fun variety.
Yeah, there was a fun variety, but the stupid Super Saiyan monkey was not the fun variety. That was the variety that wanted you to tear your freaking hair out.
That derpy bear that would fucking just roll around and throw snowballs at you.
Yeah, see, that's a better one. Like, anything other than the apes, honestly.
The mammoth, like, it's all, like, all the monsters are basically just Durgans of some sort.
Yeah. Pretty much every monster on this version is a wyvern.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying.
Yeah, Teostra track should be, like, all around the northern areas. If it's not, maybe we have to be in here, like, zones rather than mine, but I'm pretty sure it should be around here somewhere. Like, I'm pretty sure I see it myself. There's Diablo's tracks everywhere, though. So, you know, you can get some discovery on them, too. Usually at least some in the desert. Oh, hi, Diablos.
Hey, there's Diablos.
Found him.
Yeah, I know, I'm looking at him.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep moving instead of pissing him off, since he's highly territorial. Like that.
I'm not even near him.
Yeah, he saw you. That's all that he cares about. If he sees you, you're in his territory. Diablos is not a very passive creature. And he apparently also slammed you.
Well, that's cool, because I did a Superman dive off the ledge, and for whatever reason, I stuck on the platform, and he hit me because of that.
Yep.
Like, I did a Superman dive, and I move forward, and then I stop in midair and don't go off the edge.
Yeah, there's a few changes. The edges are very sticky in this game. Like, at least the edges that aren't, like, ones that are just, like, a small hop or something. Where are the Teostra tracks? What the hell?
You know, I can go back now. I've got enough tracks.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, time to go back, then. By the way, give this monster some respect. It is very capable of one-shotting if you don't have fire or /blast resistance.
What, Diablos? Or this one?
Teostra. I do mean Teostra. I learned that the hard way, by the way. It has a charge-up attack, like this one, that's actually legitimate, not just wiki trash, by the way. But, it does have a charge attack, and that attack will destroy you. Try this out.
And of course, the annoying as fuck Nagglesnarf.
Again, I think you're thinking Nibblesnarf, actually, but, like, I think that it might be Narglesnarf. That thing was meant to be fought underwater. That's why it's bad. It was purely meant to be mostly underwater creature.
Well, it's on the desert now.
Yeah, because reasons. I honestly don't... Like, that is what I hate about them removing the water. Like, why did they even try to include that creature? It was literally an anglerfish. That was its whole deal. It was an anglerfish. It was in the water, it had a little light bulb on it, and it attracted prey over, and bam! Snaps them up. But no, now it's in the desert, because, you know, we don't have enough desert sea-like creatures. Anyway, beard back. I still remember medium bowguns.
I don't. Was that before Try?
Yeah. It was well before. There's a reason they're basically removed. They were not actually. They were never actually that good. They're supposed to be kind of like the average in between light and heavy, but they kind of just turned into a bowgun with a normal dodge set, and nothing to really make up for it.
Hmm.
So, like, honestly, their removal, I understand. It didn't make sense back in Try when they had the bowgun system where you made it out of a bunch of individual parts, how it would just go from light directly to heavy. But, I mean, it was kind of necessary losses. What isn't necessary losses is the bowgun system from Try. They still need to add that back someday. I don't think they will, but...
I didn't get very far in Try, but I remember liking the hammer because it was the only thing I understood how to use.
Yeah. I played it on the Wii and not, like, the 3DS.
No, that's what I mean. I played it on the Wii as well.
Yeah, that was the first Monster Hunter game I played, and I'll even admit it was kind of crap. And the reason why I'm willing to admit that is because how easy it is unfathomable. I played Freedom Unite afterwards. I actually bought a PSP because back then I was like going to YMCA. I was like a kid, and
yeah.
One of the what is it, like, I don't think counselors, like, I can't remember the name for it, but one of the heads actually had a PSP with the game and heard me talking about Monster Hunter, so they actually told me a little bit about it, and I was like, really? And one day they actually brought their PSP over and showed me it, and even outright said that the monsters weren't actually nearly as much of a joke as they were in Try, and I was like, oh. And so that's kind of how I got a PSP. That's also how I got Peace Walker, because I got a PSP with, like, a special Peace Walker pack. Peace Walker was fun. So was Freedom Unite, and every other Monster Hunter I played, namely just Generations, and this one, unfortunately, have been quite a bit easier than it, in quite a few ways. And it's kind of annoying. And that was before G rank, even. Like, not before G rank could do this thing, but I'm saying, like, that was monsters before even G rank. I feel like everybody's always hyping up G rank in this game, but with how much easier all the regular monsters are, I can only help, like, I can't help but think the G rank monsters are the same as the normal monsters in 3D Unite, and it's just kind of like, I don't want that feeling. Anyway, so Teostra time.
Hudson is really into this. GM is getting me pumped too.
Yeah, just make sure you have fire resistance.
Okay. Is it mostly projectiles and fire that's the problem, not melee?
No, it has quite a bit of melee. It's nothing like a Valhazic. Valhazic is a pussycat compared to Kushala and Teostra. And also know that, once again, Teostra does have an attack that's probably going to one-shot you. And me.
Where does it typically show up?
It shows up in the one locked area of Elder Recess, and you do need a cold drink to get through it.
You do need a what?
You do need a cold drink to get through it, I believe. But yeah, it shows up in the one area that used to be locked off. I don't know if it still is considered locked off either. I'm hoping I can join you even past the cutscene, but if I can't, then you should probably cut out, and then I'll just go do a cutscene. And the reason I'm saying that is because there's a chance that they just won't let you do it through the cutscene.
Okay.
As in for, won't let me join you because I haven't seen the cutscene, yada yada. So then I'd have to go through it and hope that you can join after the cutscene. If I can't, then we have to quit out, then actually do the mission. Really wish they'd fix that. That's not even the connection error fix, that's actually the assigned quest fix. They never really fixed that very well on PS4 either, I'll be honest. And I don't even mean like the cutscene blockage thing, I just mean how buggy it is to actually join someone through it. And inconsistent.
Oh, it's basically a weird Manticore thing.
Oh, you found it?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me when your cutscene's over. Is it?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
So you can actually... I can actually try to join you now?
Yeah.
Okay, let's find out. Yep, I can't join you. I have to see the cutscene too. So we have one of two choices. Both of us fight it alone, or we can actually try to fight it together here.
Well, I'm going to try to just learn its attack patterns first.
Okay.
What the fuck is this shit? Him just erupting the ground? Okay.
Like you're sure about that? Because that means I'm just gonna go.
I mean, I'm not going to just drag you into something where I'm going to cart 5 times because I don't know his attack patterns.
Fair enough. Few people watching this time, huh? Hello, everybody. You know, if you're actually people. I don't know if they are or not. But yeah, I'm just waiting.
Well, I mean, you have to do the cutscene too, right? You said?
Yeah. I'm just worried that you won't be able to join after the cutscene, and I kind of don't want to be fighting the thing actively and then have to just cut out. But I'm fine with that, I guess. I'll just quest accept. Screw it. multiple individuals of religious descent or whatever. I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. That'll work out. I still so much prefer Monster Hunter language. By far and wide. That. This. This. Drinking all the stuff. And off we go. I wonder why they decided to make Valhalla. Like, it's a little bit out of order, because you fight both Kushala and a Teostra in the Elder Recess, but when it comes to Valhalla, you end up fighting them elsewhere. It's a bit odd. Anyway.
Geez, even Kieran's easier to hit than, or hurt than this.
How so? You having trouble moving around?
Like, most of his body's just taking zeros.
Really? Again, that might be an Elder Seal thing. A lot would be made a lot easier if I was around. That's one of the biggest reasons why me and you fighting it together would be best, because you would actually be able to do damage pretty easily without a dragon weapon. But that's what most of the limiters tend to boil down to. Like Kushala Deor is pretty much very hard to get to as a melee character, although I didn't really have much trouble. But they're a little bit difficult to get to because of the wind barrier. And ranged is basically SOL. I'm just glad I have 3 fire resistance gems. Of course, Melvin, because my luck for actually drawing gems is complete crap. Hello, buddy. How are you? But yeah, Teostra is, I believe, the second monster on PS4 that I ended up dying to.
Okay.
Kushala being the first, and I died once on both. Not like carded 3 times, I mean just carded once, and basically taught to respect it by that, and now dying again. Now go raw yourself too, buddy. I don't even remember its attacks, personally. But I'm just gonna go right in.
Yeah, it's messed me up a few times so far.
It had to lift its tail out of the way. God dang it. Oh, I got blast plate now. Go under. Alright. pretty cleanly marks the areas in which it's running out.
Yeah, not cleanly when it's on fucking magma, though.
I guess.
That, and you also can't see behind you, so when you're trying to dodge out of something in your front and right, and then you dodge into something behind you, that's also hit.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I've got a okay idea of how his attacks work.
Like some text dialogue for leaving?
No, why?
Just wondering what that was.
Oh, it's just one of the bounty guys being like, hey, go get us meat for more food stuff.
God. Yeah. Do I actually have to accept you joining?
What?
Are you in or not?
I haven't. I'm still sorting items.
I just got join request settings finished. Did you actually, like, join the quest successfully, I mean?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I was worried about it. He does move around a lot, though, doesn't he?
Yeah, and his attacks cover half the screen.
Not really had that. Most of them are pretty thin lines, kind of like, say, Kieran.
So which one of us?
Not that I've seen, no, not at all. Most of his attacks are giant fucking explosions out from his body or just a huge cone in front of him.
I haven't seen it yet. I did see an explosion, though, and I actually survived the one-shot attack, thank God. Not so much a one-shot attack anymore, at least, but I barely lived through it, I'll tell you that much. I actually thought I was gonna die. So yeah, blast light resistance is pretty good for that. If only for the blast protection. I really wish they would fix the windup on that thing. Yeah, those are pretty clearly marked. I gotta stop it. Mounted again. Down he goes. Dang it. Still missed all the damage I could've gotten. Oh well. Be a little careful. He's standing still. That's not a good one. If he goes still doing some special effects like for a while, that's typically a very, very bad thing to be around.
The blast was hitting inside a wall. I didn't see it.
Yep, I know. He isn't doing it just yet, but he's thinking about it.
Like, there was literally nothing on my screen when I got hit by that.
On the line. Are you mining? Sounded like mining.
Was he just not affected by that now? Okay.
Keep my will strong. It's actually one of the challenging of the dragon. Kind of sleeping.
I mean, I've got post for it, so why not? Coding score.
He is a very laggy fight, though. Like, now that I'm streaming, I'm noticing a lot of lag on him. Right through the legs.
Yeah, like, most of my shots have hit for 0.
Weird. So you have to hit him on the face or something?
Yeah, no, like, literally, the arrows physically bounce off if they don't hit him in the face. It's like Kirin in Ultimate form, except this guy, it's just normal.
He must have a hard pelt then. Like, almost like it's made out of magic rock or something. Anyway, I think his tail's closing in on the cutting category. There it is. Already broke him to bits, haven't I?
Come on. Oh, that's all my speed coding.
Yeah, if that was, what I'll do is I'll give you some more once you leave. Be careful. Yeah, it's the explosion, I think. No, it's not. Okay, thank God. Gotta love the buff, though.
I suppose one of the biggest problems is you can only really hurt him from the front, but that's kind of dangerous.
Well, I can hurt him from anywhere, and it works fine for me, so I guess it might be just ranged weapons. Alright. Going again. I had a feeling you were gonna get stunned, but you didn't.
It wasn't stun, it was the fact that I was hit, knocked down, and then immediately,
You were on the ground for quite a while, though, so, like, you were trying to avoid that next attack when you shouldn't have.
Well, considering how quickly he attacked me twice in a row before that.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna get stunned. Oh shit, time to move. Oh god. Yeah, it hurts. I hate that move so much. What are you doing to the poor thing? Crystal bursts?
Yep.
Careful of all the sparks. There you go. He really hates you. Sir, please. That's my friend you're attacking, not me. Attack me for once. Oh, that was bad. Alright. There you are. Oops, last I didn't.
At least these shots can still hurt it.
Yep. Okay, that's get away. Yeah. That's the attack I was talking about. We need to get as far away from that attack as possible.
Alright.
Like, that attack one-shot me, like, a long-ass time ago, and it made me respect this boss. It's why I consider it one of the, actual fights in this game. Not because it has one-shot potential, mind, but because it actually does damage and it doesn't pull back. Nearly knocked it out of the sky. It's not surrounded in embers right now, so that's a good sign. Oh, it's getting surrounded again.
Seriously, you take like 3 hits in a row from him, and I take 1, and I'm almost dead.
Yep. Tons of defense up as well as blast resist. I'm also using armor skin. Not mega, just regular. Oh god, I'm done. Hey! You can flash him out of it. Super risky though. That would have killed me otherwise. So glad I flashed him out of that. I'm pretty sure one of us would have died there. At the very least. And I don't even know who it would be.
It doesn't even attack me, it literally just runs up to me and I get damaged and knocked down.
Whoa. Running away, and it's very low on health too. We're having another curing situation, remember that?
Alright.
You remember that situation? Anyway, hold on. How's your health?
What?
Your health's doing good. I just need to sharpen, and then I'll tell my cat to do its both of its buffs, and we'll continue on. Oh, hey. Yeah, I just flashed during that, yeah. Also, Bo can build like a glass cannon all at once. I fought this boss with no defense up, Shark. Like before, and I was still able to do it pretty fine. Hell, I mean, as a greatsword user, I should be building focus. It'd make the charges faster, but I don't know why, but I've never done that despite being a greatsword main. I don't know why, maybe I just don't care about min-maxing. Also, I think Shark thinks that I'm not watching chat.
Are you streaming?
Yeah, told you. Told you I was going to. Oh yeah, I missed my stop. Doesn't it sleep down here? Nah, it's not sleeping. That does not look like it's sleeping. It might supernova soon, so be careful. Be very careful. You don't have very many places to run for supernova, by the way, so yeah.
Or some crystal shatter or whatever shots down here. Come on, where are they? I can't find any.
Exactly.
Yeah, I figured that's why I was running.
Look extremely mad. No. That's what I was fishing for. I don't have any more flash bombs though.
Nor do I.
That's not good. You want to go back to base and fetch some? Then again, you're not really the fastest sheather. You wouldn't be able to really pull it out in time, I don't think.
Okay, this is what has killed me a few times.
You said you were looking for Crystal Burst. I found it.
Oh, well, good job.
Yeah, we're gonna want that flash. We're gonna want that flash as soon as possible. Clark's being rather quiet. I wonder why. I'm very worried about it supernova.
Yeah,
Like, it will one-shot you, and we only have one thing left right now.
I know.
I don't think Crystal Burst will get it, so... Okay, it's running away, and it's lifting. This is our opportunity. We need to get flash pods. I just really hope we don't die at the finish line. Or, well, we. There's a possibility I'll die, that's for damn sure, but... Anyway, don't you need, like, a restock or something?
I don't have just a supply of coatings. I'm not
Yeah,
that
I know,
rich.
I mean, I have them, so... Where are you?
In the Kent.
Okay, I'll hand them to you. Just outside the tent.
I know. I'm looking for flash thing.
I mean, you could bring barrel bombs if you want. They'll probably be asleep now. I got the other ones too, but you can come out for them. I also brought the ingredients for crafting more blast coatings as well. Though I'm pretty sure he's a blast monster, so he's probably not taking too many procs. But yeah, if you're bringing the bombs, I might as well
He is
bring 'em.
getting hit. He's just not a lot.
Well, I mean, I've survived it. Keep in mind, it's Blast Shark. Blast is not element. It's also not.
It's a
It's
status
also-
element.
Yeah, it's a status ailment, even the damage. So you need blast resist for it, and you don't get that from food. You get that from up to 2 levels of the blast resistance gem. The 3rd level doesn't give you any actual defense as far as the in-game thing goes. No, it Blast by default inflicts Fire Blight. It always does. It also inflicts Blast Blight.
Monsters don't take damage when I hit them with blast. I mean, with fire over time.
We're talking about they're thinking that just because a ability gives Fire Blight means it's going to always be fire, even though all blasts, including the acorns from Basil, burn.
Where are you going?
Yeah, I don't know where I'm going. I'm going to a wall. I'm a ghost. Don't worry about it. Anyway, set up these bombs, eh? I got it.
Yeah, it's probably. Oh, you're not going to do that. Okay.
Oh, that was such a huge bang on my side. Oh dear.
Yeah, because all that happened was he exploded, he roared, and I got stunned, and then he hit me.
Okay, hi, Supernova.
And now the arena is erupting. I can't even go anywhere. Every time I take a step, I explode.
I was able to go everywhere. I dodged it perfectly.
No, like, I stood up, and then I just walked, and then I got hit by an explosion. So I stood up, and I got walked, and I got hit by an explosion.
You were picking very little damage for someone who was going through that, though.
Well, that's because I was fortunately thrown and knocked in the air
Yeah.
from the detonation or the eruption that I didn't take the Nova damage.
Yeah, I was wondering how you lived through that, because I was pretty sure you were in range.
Oh, I was definitely in range.
Yeah.
I just got out lucky.
Thank God for that. Most difficult fight, NA. Oh, he's roaring. Uh-oh, you're in front of him.
Oh, God.
That one actually misses you if you're close. I'm about to get erupted on. I was able to block it. Loads of eruptions happening though. Ah.
Like I said, I didn't see anything. He was facing me. He was charging up for an attack, and I died before he even finished an attack.
Yep, because you probably got erupted on or something. You gotta watch the ground. Oh well. Time to try again. Bring fire resistance at the very least. This thing's kind of a combination between...
I don't have negative fire resistance. I have like 17 fire resistance.
Alright. Then yeah, what you're looking for...
I'm gonna try dual swords just because fucking these arrows are bouncing on him. Like, most of my shots are just not even hurting him.
Admittedly, that's because you're also using a blast bow and he's a blast monster.
Yeah, but the physical base damage is still should still hurt him.
Yeah, true. The, if only you had a dragon dual swords, that would be amazing on this guy. Like, that'd really screw him up.
Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna with my... Wait, can you change decorations from the box?
Yeah. You can't
No,
change decorations mid-mission, though. Don't forget armor and skin and demon drug, please. Like, at least take those. You might as well be doing more damage and have a little bit more armor. Also, apparently the fireproof mantle affects blast damage. Though, since you were using Vitality Mantle, I assume, honestly, that doesn't matter. So it's like, yeah, I could take fireproof, or I could just take everything proof. Everything proof sounds good to me. Also, as a melee character, you're gonna have more defense overall as well. But I'm pretty sure Supernova will still kill you.
Wait, I know I picked up Dun Jewel somewhere. What?
Dung?
Yeah, I won the up stun damage.
Oh, stun. I thought you said dung. I was like, what? Why are you throwing it? Yeah, cool, I could take a specific mantle, or I could just take Vitality. I mean, the thing still, like, the exact thing I'm saying still kind of persists, Shark. If you're dying to a one-shot via 50% damage reduction, then it's kind of like, if you're, like, why are you fighting something if you're dying after 50% damage reduction? That's a lot of damage. You're probably not supposed to be fighting that or not gearing yourself correctly otherwise. I don't know if the Vitality Mantle can allow you to poise attacks like that either. I don't know.
Yeah, no, my armor set has, 18 fire resistance.
Yeah, I have 15, I'm good. What's your defense?
317.
Hey, you should be fine. I'm at 379. Maybe just that one bit of blast resistance is making all the difference. Oh, well, that just makes Vitality Mantle even better. Vitality Mantle allows you to poise attacks, unlike Elemental ones. Elemental ones block 75% of an element, but are worthless because they don't let you poise through attacks, and why would you need to block 75%? If you die from 50%, that 75% ain't gonna help you. Yeah, it's a massive 25%, but it's like, why are you even fighting it? That means you literally need to fight it with the Mantle. Also, who cares about the Blights? You can roll 3 times!
Yeah, rolling 3 times takes, well, time, and you might roll into something.
Yeah, but I'm talking more about Blast Blight and Fire Blight. Fire Blight is basically not an issue. Blast Blight takes so long to actually detonate that you have more than enough time to make sure you're safe to do it. And some weapons allow you to just roll with the weapon out, which generally results in a smaller roll, which means less of a chance of actually walking into stuff with it. It's like the only real blight that matters is Thunder Blight, and that's countered by a choral orchestra. Or orchestra. And that's because stun will get you killed all the time in this game. It's the only way I've died outside of Elder Dragons. I know that Kushala has a stun setup, actually, that'll kill you. That basically is a 100% chance to stun, and if you're not able to get out of it fast enough, they just hit you with something that is going to be dang near impossible to live through.
Alright, set it up.
Yep. Oh, that's Kushala. That wouldn't end well. Like, I like the idea of the mantles, I just think the fact that their cooldowns kind of ruin them. They're really long. Like, the health booster's cooldown I think is actually too short. But, like, for other things, it's just too long. I don't even know what Rocksteady is.
Tremor.
Tremor resistance? That's it?
Probably. Yeah,
Oh, you don't know?
I think so.
Apparently Rocksteady's supposed to be a straight upgrade to Vitality. Ooh, Groomer and Polisher. So not only will Blights not be nearly as effective on me, but I also can sharpen my weapon faster sometimes. Yay.
No, right. Swords need that. Okay.
That's fine. I mean, it's not like you're using a weapon that strikes multiple times or anything.
Hey, at least I got white sharpness, so maybe I can get through that.
I was cutting through it with green. So, I mean, yeah, I don't think you'll have much of a problem. This guy's really bad at hunting Teostra, by the way. Probably because he's still using a Rathian blade, not even Ping. Do I got everything I need? Yeah, I do. That impressive 1027 attack value, though. And 404 defense. I guess my defense...
Hey, just remember, that's got some crazy-ass bloat on it.
What does?
The greatsword.
What do you mean by bloat?
Your attack value number is bloated significantly more than a lot of other weapons.
Yeah, so is the hammers. Keep in mind, it still does way more damage. Like, every one of my charge strikes typically does 100 damage on a good hit. And if I can get a really good hit on my my third charge strike, I'm still hitting 600s without crits. Rocksteady Mantle grants 60% damage reduction against attacks that knock down or stumble you. That's pretty specific. That's not, like, knock back, and that's, like, that seems like it's actually not that good. Because it's not knock back, it's just knock down. It's not knock up either. So, like, and those are the attacks that do the most damage. Good far. I'm about to blow up, by the way. There we go. You're really, really blast. Oh, I'm getting rolled around. Nice swing.
I hit you, didn't I?
Nope. You didn't. Oh well. Yeah, it kind of does DOT, but if you're noticing for me, it's kind of an inconsistent DOT. It's not like Valhazard. It doesn't just happen. And even then, the DOT isn't even that bad. Again, if you saw some of like the videos since I upload these streams over to my YouTube channel, like, you'd notice that. Also, Onion, your feline is running towards me with Blast Blight. Can you stop it?
He's trying to help.
He's running at me when he has Blast Blight. I don't want an explosive kitty in my face.
I think earplugs would be amazing on this fight.
Yeah, they would.
Just with how much he roars and immediately follows up with an oh, I did stun it.
Yeah, and I unfortunately didn't think that was going to happen, so I wasn't positioned at its tail. Also, I do have to say, this thing does give Blast Blight, but it's not too common, really. You really just have to walk into, like, the Toad Sparkly bits. That reminds me, I should probably, like, load my flash pod.
Well, the increased maneuverability of
The
dual
blade's
swords
probably
is
nice, yeah.
really quite nice. Oh,
That's not Supernova. He can't erupt the terrain unless he's in his home turf.
oh, he can only supernova in his bed.
No, he can Supernova. I'm talking about all the lava eruptions. Like, he only can put, like, little blasts, but he can't Supernova anywhere. He did it quite a few times, remember? I'm just kind of waiting for him to do it, almost. That's the one thing that I do kind of hate about his attack, is, like, it's such a threat, and, like, the only real weapon that has immediate access to the ability to stop it, as far as I'm aware, is Sword and Shield, and the range on it is ridiculous. About to be mid. No! Bad kitty. I rolled into that. Are you okay?
Stunned, yeah.
I'm not really caring for his tail right now, to be honest. Roar! And now you give us earplugs. I don't think the earplugs will work. I think you need earplugs L. Earplugs L, though. Why is the tail so bad, though? Yeah, like, you really need to be, like, directly in his stomach in order to take that DOT. Okay, so the big thing about the elemental mantles is that it sets your resistance to it gives you up to 75 resistance, but if your resistance is negative, it will set it to 75 instead. So it's actually more effective on negative elements.
Well, assuming that's your particular weakness or whatever, yeah.
Yeah.
If you've already somehow got 75% resistance, there's not really much point to it.
Also, even though I don't have to use cold drinks, it's just more convenient. There's chill shrooms everywhere. It's not like the other Monster Hunters where you kind of have to bring your own.
Done.
Yeah, I know. I'm already charging. I'll have to settle for a couple weekends. Just for shits and giggles. I'm on fire. Oops. I didn't notice. I should probably stop wandering the fire. Did he run away? No, he didn't. He just doing some walk shit. Come on. Get over here. Oh, oops. Get rid of that. That's a big hit. Ooh. Yeah, I'm in a bit of pain. I should probably heal that. Oh, hey, look at that. My health booster's up because this thing kind of restores a bit too fast.
Oh,
He might be supernova. Be careful. Be vigilant.
No, god damn it, I didn't want to do that.
What'd you do?
I accidentally ate a full potion, max potion.
Oh. But yeah, he's definitely in the danger zone for supernova time. I was about to say, if he's just gonna do it over there, that's fine. You need to wait until he supernovas, because that gets rid of his possibility, because it spends up his supernova immediately. That's why you gotta wait. Because otherwise, the moment that he's unblinded, he can just supernova at any time again, like this. That's what you want. So you see, he doesn't have to sparkly shit anymore.
Alright.
Speaking of, I'm out of flash bomb, so I really hope you get it right next time. I mean, I might have an opportunity to restock, you probably should.
Who the fuck is this Huntsman guy?
He's the Rathian guy who, like, rushed at Nergigante the first time he fought Zora. You remember him? He was, like, huffing and puffing, and he basically, like, cut off a few spikes, and Nergigante ran away. And then Zora destroyed the barrier. He's kind of a key character that you don't need to care about, because he's not the handler, not in your face all the time. But he only ever was named during this. I think his tail might be getting relatively close, but not too close. Also, you got your flash bombs ready, yeah?
No, they're out.
Oh. Yeah, you want to go back and get flash bomb then? Since I can definitely live through it. I can live through Supernova and you can't, so like, me leaving is kind of more risky for, like, overall. You know, if it stopped following you for 2 fucking seconds, you'll have to fight it. There we go. Whee! I'm flying on a dragon! don't need Farcaster. Also, why'd I get flung off? What? Weird. I wasn't even paying attention. Well, that's a wasted stun. Also, yeah, Farcasters could come in handy here, but, I mean, we're fighting it just fine.
Except I'm still in combat even over here.
Yeah, I don't understand that much. Like, the in-combat system's inconsistent. If it worked properly, you wouldn't be, you'd be fine.
Now I'm out of combat.
Yep. Generally, ducking into a bush will fix it.
There's no bushes in the magma caverns.
No, there's totally a bush. Don't worry about it. That's Supernova. Can I block it?
Probably
No.
don't work.
No, I can't. Ow. I cannot block the solar flare. Go figure. Don't worry, I'm just stepping on that. Who cares? By the way, the reason why I'm always against Farcasters is because it takes up a slot in my inventory. And since I don't use the radial menu, that basically means there's a high chance I'm going to flip through it, maybe accidentally use it, or I have to flip through it and lose my life because I lost the 1 second I had for a potion. Over flipping over it.
Yeah, that's already annoying enough with so many things in the inventory right now.
Yeah, that's the reason why I basically like... And it's not even that hard to get back to camp unscathed in those cases. Yes! I hit the, like, the strong part of the tail, but I still got a good strike of the tail. Right.
It's weird that they have basically the giant steps from Ireland in this area map.
They were created by the Irrigon. That's why the Irrigons, like, the Irrigon's crystals are kind of shaped in conjunction with that, and it rolls all over the place. And it kind of carved out the area. That's why it's shaped like that. Speculation, but that's my best bet. Where's he going? Bye. Have a beautiful time. Hi.
Hi.
I'm gonna go get my flash bombs now.
I'm gonna go solo him and hopefully not die.
Yep. I'm especially banking on the not dying part. Don't die, by the way. Just as a heads up. Wow, I only used 2 potions, damn. Let's take a pause. Like, why does it have the E? It doesn't need an E. I'm pretty sure people would figure out what they're saying. I don't know what's the pun. But yeah, all the hidden quote-unquote passives. I do have to say, that just makes the Thunderproof Mantle even more good for just preventing stuns, I guess. Shouldn't it be preventing Paralyze, though? Not stuns.
They're different things.
Yeah, but they're both attributed to the same element. Did I never get the first aid meds out of the box? Yeah, I don't think I did. Oops. Wait, is Nergigantu coming? Yeah, it's Nergigantu coming. I'm going all sorts of places because I'm looking back for it. Oh, okay. So Thunderproof does both. That's cool. Well, yeah, immunity to stuns is kind of weird. I mean, that just makes it so that if you're going to do an elemental one, I doubt it's a coding limitation, really. Unless they coded it so stupidly as to just prevent stuns and make the Thunderblight visible. Can you sit down, sir? Yeah. Yeah, I got a toe hit. I crunched his toe. He didn't like that very much. Hey, more normal paralyzed. He's pretty tough to it now, though. Hey, you got the tail. Nice. I don't need to move. In fact, moving would have been a mistake. I knew he was like to the left and right of me was bad shit. Oh, hi. Look away from the screen for 1 second and he rushes me. I need to get out of that. There you go.
Yeah, the increased mobility of... Thanks.
Sorry. Hey, what matters is I downstabbed it. It's fine. I got to be stylish.
Well, I guess with Demon Mode activated, I can roll, quote, roll out of Light Blast really fast.
Yep.
Because you can triple dodge in like a second.
His wings aren't nearly as broken as they were before. That upsets me.
I wonder if the electric or the paralyzed dual swords is worth it, because it usually only triggers 2 or 3 times.
I mean, you're using the paralyzed ones right now, and it's pretty damn effective, isn't it? Be careful, he is within the ability to do what you know now.
I mean, you could say effective, but at the same time, this is like non-stop me attacking him, and it's only those 2 times.
Yep. 3 times, actually.
Is he limping? No.
He was getting pretty weakened, but I don't know if that was him getting slightly tired or not, or whatever.
My sword's tanked. Okay. I'm still on blue sharpness.
Sword's what?
Tanked.
Yep. I haven't had a tank yet, I don't think. I'm always on blue. Weird.
I thought you said you were green.
No, like I was green before, like when I was fighting with you.
Well, hopefully he doesn't just jump around a corner and smack me while I sharpen.
No, he's good.
Okay,
He's not
white sharp.
Nargacuga, unfortunately.
No, he's actually done that to me a few times.
I guess.
He's 30% or lower.
Him dropping dragon pods does not mean he's 30%, damn it.
Yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't. He dropped one at the beginning of the fight. If I was able to put him from 100% to 30% within the first 3 hits, then sure. Also, I'd be really damn impressed with myself, and generally I shit on myself quite regularly. So yeah, I don't think that happened. Bloody hell. Anyway, he's going to sleep now. Where are you?
Researching this dragon pod stuff.
Okay. You,
Also, did you carve?
I didn't, did I?
No.
I'll do that later, fuck it. I don't need it. Waiting on you.
I'm on my way.
Like, I don't need you to do the strike, but...
Hey, at least try to do the super.
I will, but I always get the
If you miss, you'll at least land a 3rd level.
The problem with the 3rd level is it's consistent of 2 strikes, and that's the 2nd one you want. But yeah, I'll try. Hopefully. Yeah, see?
Close. Try again.
It only inches you very close to it. Yeah.
Nah, you...
That might be too close.
You're close enough.
This is probably the 2nd. Yep. It's gonna roar at me for 3rd. Or not. I'm dying from this. that. Oh, need to be careful of that too. Oh, lag.
Ah, move.
I got out.
Well, I didn't, but I'm alive.
Ooh. I couldn't take any risks. I was in one-shot range, so I did that Superman dive. I really wish you could block that. I bet you could with guard up. But I ain't wearing 3 pieces of bird on stuff. Broke your face. Now the wings. Those are some fuzzy wings. Yes, lean your face into the big strike, please. It only makes your death swifter. How's it flying away now? Sit down. Whoa, that lag. Holy crap. I'm about to get a rough out. I better
How the
back
fuck
up.
does this play on the PS4? I've heard the PS4 is less optimized.
Really?
That yeah, PS4 had more.
Keep in mind, I'm streaming, so.
Oh. Well, I'm still seeing slowdown when he does lots of particle effects.
That's the only monster I've seen that has on. Keep in mind that it was originally meant for PS4 and they know what they're doing with the console, so them achieving the optimization they did on PC in the first try really puts to shame a lot of console ports. Oh hey, he's dead. Oops. I won't soon see another hunt like that. Well, I mean, if his armor was worth a damn, you would. That's for sure. His armor might be pretty good for the last build. I don't know. It makes sense.
Oh, well, there's the fire dragon scale I needed. All right, well that's all I needed.
Yep. I want to see if I can make it to the tail, but no big loss if I can.
30 seconds.
Yep. That's a decent chance I won't make it.
Naruto'd it there, you might make it.
You can shut it. I don't think that actually makes you faster.
It's probably the most mobile weapon drawn run though.
Yeah, probably. I'll just barely not make it, by the way. I might be able to actually start carving. Nah,
5 seconds.
Yeah, I'm not making it. I was, however, able to start the carve. So I did make it to it, it's just that it kind of stops me from carving it, you know? Ah well. Who cares? I still get the rewards for cutting its tail anyway, so it's not really matters. And there's my scale. 2 scales, in fact. Wow, that wasn't even really that big. That's disappointing. Hey, what?
No feints.
Yeah, nice, but like, what? What is that highlight? Why? Yeah, the Great Sword user. Support All-Star. What the fuck?
Yeah, what the fuck is that? Anyway.
I mean, I get it because I was using, like, the Orchestra Palico,
Yeah.
but, like, why? Of all the things it could be showing, it's just showing the Great Sword being a support. Like, what?
Alright, now to go upgrade my sword, or hammer, cry that I don't have the money for it, and then...
You mean your hunting horn?
Yeah. It's the musical hammer.
It is.
And then figure out I have no idea how to actually use it.
So, what you're saying is you want to fight Kushala Deora with it.
Yeah, basically.
Just
Oh,
just the
god damn it, we have to fight him again. I need 4, I got 3.
Ooh. Ooh.
Whatever. I need money anyway.
Yeah. But yeah.
Do you need parts from them still?
Probably. I don't know. I'm deploying tail raiders right now. I'll check in a moment. Nothing bad.
Did I wait? Hold up. Did I upgrade those swords? The ones that look prettier.
Oh, you mean like the 2 rapier things?
Yeah, I've got
Sage and
3.
Yasha, as you call them.
I've got 3 dual. Yeah, Sworn Rapers plus. Sanjin Yasha basically.
Yeah.
I've got Dark Rippers, which are the paralysis ones, and I've got Strong Hatchets, which are blast-oriented ones.
Now I'll admit, Teostra armor does look pretty good, though. It's pretty great. Yeah, latent power, which, what does that do again? While active, increase affinity by 10% and reduces stamina depletion by 10%, when certain conditions are met. But what's the conditions?
You've taken 180 damage.
Really?
Yep.
But for how long?
I don't know. I think it's just for the rest of the thing if you've taken 100... For that life, I think.
Really?
So you have to take a fuck ton of damage and not cart and heal it back.
Huh. That sounds super abusable.
To upgrade these... I need 2 Warven gems for that.
Oh, wow. The Teostra technique is a pretty interesting one. Master's Touch prevents your weapon from losing sharpness whenever you crit.
Yep. I've seen lots of people make builds that have 100% affinity, infinite sharpness builds, like doing that.
Yeah. Latent power seems really abusable. Special ammo boost is alright, I guess.
So, fuck. Alright, so if I upgrade my rapiers, I won't have the Warven gem I need to upgrade the Gamma Horn.
Oh. I mean, I guess you might want the Teostra armor set. I'm not really sure, though.
What's the Teostra armor set again?
I mean, you can look at it right now if you want. Yeah, I just want to kill Kushala Deora so I can get a Zeno Geneva.
The Dragon King. What is this? Dragon King's eye patch? Weakness exploit. Nice.
It's basically the glasses, but different. It gives you weakness exploit instead of just
Which,
straight crit.
if you're playing bow, you should always be aiming for weak points anyway, so...
Yep.
Basically, any hit that matters is getting that significant boost to crit.
Chance. Crit chance.
Kirin, I already have.
I don't.
Wait, what did... Wait. I had... Oh, hey, I can finally build those stupid Kirin legs now. The free element, which means...
Oh my god, the feline set. Oh hey, I got a Gacha Kala unlocked. Sorry.
Huh. Alright.
I have to admit that set looks pretty cute. Too bad it's kind of bad. But yeah, like look at the Teostra set for the feline.
Oh man, the Valhazak set looks fucking boss.
Yeah. Which, on your feline or?
Valhazak Alpha in particular, no, I mean the feline has it pretty cool, but Valhazak Alpha is really cool on the hunter.
Yeah, I'm wearing Beta.
It is so full of hedge.
Yeah. I'm wearing the alpha version, and I personally really hate the helmet of it. I hate a lot of pieces of it, honestly. At least on the female. I think I saw it once on the male, and it's pretty decent. I mean, if you want full of edge, go look at Death Stench. No, the Death set, Stench set, which is called the Death set for the cat, is adorable.
Oh goddamn! Fucking Nergigante sets freaking Space Marine 40k Chaos.
Really?
Go look at Nergigante, Alpha or Beta. They're basically Chaos Marines.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, like here, let me send you the link to my stream real quick so you can see it on a female, because I don't know if it really is that. Keep in mind it's colored slightly differently right now, I believe.
Alright. Open this, see what your little thing looks like. Yeah, no, you look like fucking Eldar.
Really? Who's that again?
Gay space elves.
But yeah, you, like,
Here,
does that really look like Warhammer 40k? I don't think that does. I can have a skull.
Let me see. Give you a male version.
Have a skull. You sending it?
Hold up, I had to do some stuff to actually be able to pull it up.
Oh my god.
See what I mean?
Not 40k dot ping. Hold on. Okay, where is it? I have no idea what I'm doing right here. Yeah. That, huh. Interesting to say the least. But yeah, I don't have enough experience with the 40k universe to really know that much, but I'll take your word for it, man. I'll just take your word for it.
Just think of like a space marine, but it's trying to be super edgy and ultra metal at this.
Yeah, that sounds correct then. Yeah, that definitely sounds correct. Anyway, ready for Kushala?
Sure.
Might as well knock them all out, you know. We still have the cutscenes to go through, so we should probably both see the cutscene first. Oh wait, no, you already saw it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Hold on. I just set myself up.
The Order Gearin set looks really nice, honestly.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
I would, like, if I could, I would skin that over my dual sword sets. Like, that is an amazing armor set designed for, like, dual swords.
You should see the armor set on females too. It's actually not too shabby. It's not the greatest. It kind of looks like it's meant for someone with, I guess, bigger assets. But even that aside, it's still a pretty damn good looking set. I mean, I still wear the ribbon. I call it the butt ribbon. I just like how it looks personally. I just like the little flowiness of it.
Looking the Uragan Alpha set, you should basically just carry around the biggest hammer you can and name yourself Smoke.
Personally,
and
I would rather just
and then of course
myself
you have to
alone.
have someone with, like, I don't know, I guess what's the pokiest weapon? A lance. You have to have
Maybe
someone
lance, but I mean that doesn't work because that's a huge ass shield.
I mean, you just get someone with a lance and name them Orenstein, and then carry out a hammer with the Uragan set and name yourself Smoke.
The problem is the Urgon set's a better lance set than a hammer set. because the Uragon set gives you guard up. That's the only way to get guard up.
We're talking about aesthetics here.
If you're talking about pure aesthetics, sure, I guess, but I mean, you can't be fat, so kind of dies right there.
Yeah, there's so many more armors than I knew there would be at first. Now, I don't know where they're unlocking from, but apparently.
Yeah, keep in mind that most of the armors are like that armor list is bloated by the alpha beta system.
Well, yeah, I know.
Anyway, I'm gonna go out, see, go look at the cutscene, hope that dear hell you can join me, because, you know.
Oh shit! The full Valhazak set is actually quite nice.
The Kieran set?
Wait. Sorry. What? No, wait. The full Teostra set gives latent power, blast attack, weakness exploiter. Actually, that's pretty decent, actually.
That is pretty decent, but
it's actually pretty good for
knowing what latent power does makes the set a lot better.
Bowgunner. But I was talking about Valhazak A gives a nice boost to Dragon, maxed out recovery, maxed out peak performance, maxed out Ufulero.
Yeah, Valhazak is really good. Effluvia resistance being the only thing that's not really worth it. So, and I'm gonna be honest, you shouldn't take the alpha set in most cases. I have the alpha chest piece because both A, it looks way better, and B, it gives me dragon attack, which I'm gonna be using anyway. But Effluvia resistance, I mean, I do have one of the pieces of that, but I would swap out my butt ribbon for the waistband if I had some good pants to go with it. That could also be slotted with gems for a critical chance, but I can't do that because I don't have any gems for that. So, I mean, I'm stuck with these for now. Because otherwise I'm going to end up with a hell of a lot less affinity. I do love Kushala's introduction video, though. It's probably the only cutscene I would say is actually worth not being skippable.
I still maintain Gormalaga my favorite monster.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's my favorite.
Oh, I know.
Then the reveal. Hello, Kushala, my old friend.
Anyway, did you start fighting something?
Yeah, it's Kushala. I got it posted and everything. Come on. Join me this
Alright.
time. Or at least tell me you can now. Because I'd like to be able to abandon me if you can.
I'm talking to this stupid girl. But I'm gonna be like, here, look at my phone.
I literally am not allowed to attack this thing until you do it. So...
Why? You can attack it. The quest
it'd be a waste of time. Join, please. Like, at least try to join it. You don't need to jump in. There you go.
I have to go through menus and select them and
yeah,
load.
I know, but you were saying you're talking to handler.
Yeah, because she gives you the quest.
Oh, yeah.
Choose the closest quest board.
I hate that she talks when you're using her as a quest board. It just kind of ruins it. Anyway, thank you. Now you can do all your equipment stuff if you wanted. Do I have full health? Why did I bring you? Also, the other reason I wanted to join is because he doesn't have his wind barrier fully erected, so I really want to be doing damage as soon as possible. Ah, that good old metal hag. Looks like a truck, just like you should too. That's a good thing. There we go, mounted. So what are you doing in your inventory anyway?
What do you mean?
What are you doing in your inventory anyway?
I was getting everything prepared and getting potions sorted out and crafting actual mega potions and stuff.
Ah, okay. There's honey right outside, I'm sure. Hidden some, but Come on, get on the ground. Get on the ground. Oh, I didn't get to my fish. Four. Tail hit. Oh, you rushed me. That's not good. That's the stunt setup, I'm dead. Or not, holy crap. Oh. He's not going down without a fight, that's for sure. Hey, yelling and bye. Hello. Ooh, that might stun. Let go of your tornado, buddy. Settle down, buddy. Of course, the tornado's there. No, wait, that was a quick tornado. Okay, I can overthrow that too.
How even do you touch him?
He
I
has
can't-
tail. He has a tail sticking out.
That's nowhere near far enough out that I can even get close to him.
I have a longer weapon.
No, I mean, like, there's a good, like, I can barely see him.
Ditto. You just gotta believe, buddy.
Like, you're on the other fucking side.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's 5 detonations on him.
Nice. I just can't get over the fact that your cat is blue.
That was one of the default presets. I was like, eh, I'm sorry.
I know, you explained yourself before. I'm out of flash bombs, by the way. I think his tail might be very weak right now.
He's kind of high up for dual swords to hit.
Yeah. That hit you? Yeah.
He did. I can't even see him. Okay.
Just look closer. He is pretty hard to see at that stuff.
No, because he flies behind me, and then there's the limited turning rates for Controller.
I'm pretty sure you can actually turn that up. I really like this guy's presentation. But yeah, this is where a flash bomb would come in real handy. Good job.
Can't get to him.
Yep. I don't know. Me neither. Drop, buddy.
Maybe if I sharpen, he'll come at me.
Maybe. I mean, he already is. He just keeps hitting stuff. I just want him on the ground, though. I should probably sharpen. Screw you. Don't make me do my
Big word.
kick. Don't make me do my kick on you. You know how much that hurts.
What?
You just got slammed by wind.
Seriously, every single time you run in front of me, I run around behind you, and as soon as I have barely any visibility, I'm already hit by an attack.
Stupidity is not something I tolerate. I like how it implies that that A-lister is working with us. You know?
It's also great how they're giving you advice on how to, you know, hunt when that's, you know, stuff you should have done at like
And also
first.
with dialogue that's mentioned as a health trigger on the monster instead of when you start fighting it. So, like, I'm inclined, like, I have heard that Kushala Daor is said to command the winds. I'm inclined to disagree. Oh, really, buddy? You're a very good researcher. Do you think Kushala can't command winds? Do you not think this has a wind dragon?
It's technically a metal dragon.
It's a metal wind. That's how it's always been. I know about its metal. It sheds its metal skin if it gets too rusty. That's how it plays. I'd like to stop getting staggered. Any day now. You know, without Elder Seal, that little wind barrier around him would be bigger. A lot bigger. Imagine trying to get close to him then.
I fought him before without.
Oh, this is not a good time to be stunned. Come on, Fido, please. Nope. Okay, sure. Thanks, Cat. Nearly just sat there watching me die. Would you like to come down from there, or out of that, sir? Please? There you go.
doesn't drop, unfortunately.
It sometimes drops from the staggers. Very rarely though.
Beyblade.
I noticed. In the toes. Gotta let them kill it.
Beyblade.
How many of them are you getting? Got the tail finally.
Beyblade. There's a very convenient little ledge that he's standing right next to.
Wonder why it doesn't get you to mount him.
Because it's too cool.
I guess.
Beyblade.
But imagine like at the very end of the Beyblade, sticking your like sword directly into his skull to keep a mount on. He's gonna tornado, yeah.
I can't move.
Nope, yeah, it'll push you out eventually.
Not if he keeps roaring.
No, he's gone. Well, I mean, nothing else but to do this and carve its tail, eh? Its tail's a little defended though, isn't it? I want that tail.
Just remember, a copper pickaxe is the strongest material in existence.
Yep. Don't worry about it.
Referring to Dwarf Fortress on how a copper pickaxe can mine through adamantium veins.
Yeah.
The strongest mineral, you know, in the game.
God, why did I ever stop playing Dwarf Fortress? I want the tail! Please! Yay! Give me the tail. You know, why do we need another hunter knife?
I didn't even get the tail. I got the carapace.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about it. It's like, I heard earlier today, someone say like, why can't we upgrade the hunter knife? And it's like, I mean, we just cut through a solid steel tail. But like, do we need an
Only
upgrade?
1 damage. It has penetration, just not damage.
Yeah.
No affinity.
Unfortunately. God, can you imagine critical knife hits though? Oh my god.
Yeah, 1.5 damage.
Like,
Ooh.
oh no, one and one and a quarter actually.
Yeah.
God, that would take something down so much faster. I mean, with how many times you stab it, that totally will add up. 100%. Uh-huh. I'm pretty sure it'd round up or something. We'd have to do testing.
No, it won't always round up.
Oh god, I'm stunned. Hit me, please. Wait, no, I'm not stunned. Holy shit. Whoa! That would have stunned me. Oh, that's the wrong button. Oh boy, here we go. You know, as far as I'm aware, Kushala also wasn't this annoying creature guy. He was definitely tougher, but he wasn't this annoying. But I don't know. I really don't like
become
tornadoes.
attackable.
Yeah. I mean, admittedly, think about how annoying he'd be if you didn't have elders right now. Remember, that wind barrier becomes a lot bigger, like around him. That moves with him.
Oh, I know.
I don't really like the other mechanic. I really wish they just didn't have things that required it. Right now I'm not able to get much damage in, that's why this barrier is so big right now. Like, it's only minorly bigger, but it's causing me some serious damage.
No, I can't even attack him. He's got that little barrier.
Yeah,
No.
I'm not able to hit it much, but I was able to Elder Seal him again for you. That's all that matters, getting that Elder Seal out. It's barriers up again. So. Again, if I could actually be doing some damage to him. There we go.
Error code.
What?
Disconnected.
Do you think you can take him on for the rest?
I mean, I might. I haven't died yet.
Okay. Yeah, there's no feints on the board. Well, good luck to you and good luck to me, I suppose. I've done it before, but, you know, good luck. I'm not saying you're unable, by the way. Just more like good relaxing. Luck as in for not having 3 tornadoes on the screen right now, like I do. That's not good. Oh, I'm done. That's... thank you.
Beyblade!
Yay!
That's all that matters.
Yep. Oh, he's actually pretty weak right now. Well, anyway, I'm just gonna go back to base real quick, restock, get some flashbangs, make that guy just stop being a nuisance. Maybe land a bit. Landing is fun. Landing's good. There it is.
He's just been flying nonstop. I can't get close to him.
Yeah, that's why Flash is so nice. But yeah, you have to fight him without Elder Seal anymore, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did he move away from us? There he goes. Sleeps up there. Oh, Geronimo. I think I'm gonna do this. Yep. Got such a large wind barrier on him. Oh my god. How are you gonna deal with that? Oh dear.
Well, especially with those shortest range weapons.
Yeah.
And he's still flying. Oh, finally, he's slow. And now he's flying again.
Yeah. I'm gonna fly out of that tornado. least he's in a reasonably weak state, though.
Not that I can hit him, that's the problem.
Yeah.
Getting more flash pods, I guess.
Yeah. Just like slowly moving him like pretty much across the map right now because of all the tornadoes he put down. Like, stop with the tornadoes. This is such a bother. A nuisance. Oh, he is moving up there. I should probably go like that, actually. Kevin's sleeping now. Hey buddy, wake up. Buddy, would you like to come off the hill? Oh, okay. There we go.
I'd still rather fight Kieran than pretty much any of the other elder dragons.
Why's that?
Because Kieran is actually, you know, understandable and predictable, and you can dodge its attacks.
I mean, you could dodge all the other
And
ones.
you can actually attack it. Yeah, it jumps around like a fucking cricket, but...
Also, I know what you mean by actually attack. At Teostra, you can still actually attack. Kushala has all the tornadoes everywhere, which is a little bit annoying. Keep in mind, he didn't have all that jumping around. If I remember correctly, you fought him on like an actual small circle that he never ran from, and you couldn't run from, so it was basically a one-on-one. So like, he wouldn't do all this annoying crap. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Oh shit, is he asleep?
Might be.
Wait, how the fuck do I get up there? He's on a little platform.
Yeah, on one of the sides you can run up it. The other sides you can't. It's on the side, towards the south,
Well, too late. I accidentally hit the wrong button and I fired a flash thing and he woke up.
Yeah, it's towards the southeast. It's still useful to know about. I like him to, like, show his face. There he is. There we go, mounted. Hopefully this time he won't be surrounded by tornadoes and crap right now. Yeah, try mounting instead of Beyblading. I know that's like blasphemous, but...
I love it when he combos you into a tornado so that you get knocked in, you get knocked out, he hits you, get knocked in, you get knocked out, he hits you, get knocked in again.
Yep. Roar! Also, admittedly, in the other version, his scales were appropriately tough to crack, so... I mean, that was really the only thing annoying that I can think Crap, I'm at the 40-minute mark. Yeah, I remember this guy. He can run out the timer specifically because he's never frickin' hittable. Oh, that's not stuck. Thank God. That saved my life. Pressure negation's probably pretty good on this guy, obviously.
Yeah?
He's not even skulled yet, and he's at like the 40-minute mark. Ugh. Scary.
Painted. Because, you know, with all that wind pressure and shit, you get triple knocked.
Yep. I understand painting on this guy, honestly. Supposed to be so weak, though. Like, come on. Die already, buddy. Bless you.
That's good.
Oh, come on! I got hit by the wind barrier with my third strike. That's supposed to be the point. Oh my god, dude. Hey, Feline, don't you have a wind pressure negation buff, like, please? Quite nice. Yeah, time lasts 5 minutes. I'm probably gonna time out on this. That kind of scared me.
God damn it, that's not what I wanted to do. Alright.
Come on, dude. It's getting tiresome. Got him.
He's still flying around like crazy for me.
Yeah, flash bombs are Oh wait. It's always a rough time with this. You see, if it weren't for him flying around, and if it naturally just took this long, this would be exciting. I'd love fights like this again. Like, God. Fights like that? Freedom Unite was the last place to get him. Like, I like this feeling. I like this feeling of relief, but not relief from just the bullshit. I like this feeling of relief that came with victory as well. Triumph victory, not just finally. You don't have to deal with any damn tornadoes anymore. I get it, it's a dragon, come on. $12,599 damage dealt. Oh my. Something at like 15k HP. By the way, the ape is referenced in a cutscene.
The what?
The ape, Kangala.
All I'm hearing is the egg is his weapon.
What?
Birahim! Vera. Oui. Nick.
It's also nice how every wind blast basically fucks you up for 4 seconds.
Yeah.
And considering you tend to get chained by 4 of them in a row.
He's the reason why, specifically, well, A, Elder Seal weapons, and more importantly, B, I bring 10 flash bugs with 3 flash already loaded. You really need it for him, because you actually get so little opportunities to damage him that it's a good chance you'll run the timer.
Well, that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah. I could stick around to help you, or I can do the solo only monster. I believe you can only do it solo.
Go back to sleep, seriously. No, you were sleeping.
He doesn't want to sleep. I like challenge that doesn't resort to one-shotting, which is good.
I wouldn't really consider a challenge when you really what you're doing half the time is just waiting.
Yeah, I'm not talking about Kushala before. Again, like, Teostra is pretty challenging. His Supernova does tons of damage, but it doesn't necessarily one-shot unless you're in a really bad position. Or have really bad defense towards its stuff, admittedly. It's kind of annoying, but it's alright. The fight's alright. Same with Kieran. Valhazak is just annoying, not just because of all the fang farming I had to do, they're just annoying.
Oh, fucking seriously, get down. Fainted at the last minute anyway.
Yep.
Because, you know, like normal, he's knocking me into tornadoes, which stun lock me.
I really don't know what they were thinking with all the tornado bullshit.
Actually, that went over. That was 48 minutes, somehow.
What do you mean that went over?
That was 48 minutes. It's supposed to be 45, right?
No, it's 50.
Oh,
It's always
well,
50.
1.5 minutes left.
What game does 45?
I thought it was 45.
Huh. I mean, you if Monster Hunter games nowadays pushed you towards that time limit more often, you probably know. They don't do that much. Which is weird, considering now they're like on 3DS, which is still mobile, but they're also on like console. Like on console, it's kind of like you're supposed to be pushing those bounds. Like, come on, that's when people are able to just sit down and play. Meanwhile, on like PSP, it's like you were running that clock all the time. At least later on. But yeah, that's just my feeling.
Anyway, I'm gonna go to sleep because it's late.
Yep. Alright. Good night to you.
And get some stupid mega wind pressure war resistance.
Yeah. Peace out. That's that. I'm gonna take a small break and probably, well, not just this moment, I'm probably just gonna advance the text a little bit more. Then I'm gonna take a smallish break. And get back. Take out Zeno.
No.
So, you know. Peace out, y'all. Till then. You know. Air.